got a good one here. Okay, is a search warrant required before conducting a knock and talk where there are animals preventing you from accessing the front door? All right, kind of complicated a little bit, but let's kind of go. It's from an officer in Nevada. So he also gives a little shout out about my classes and says he loves the classes. Well, you just moved on top of the pile, my friend. You know, all these little roadside chats, you just went right onto the top by talking to me like that. My inquiry is based on a situation that arose during a burglary, a burglary case I was working. We tracked down the suspect to his residence. The residence was enclosed by a fence, but we could see his vehicle, aka bicycle, in plain view. So we tracked him down to his house where we believe this guy lives. We see his mode of transportation in the front yard. Outside were several medium to large sized dogs preventing us from going to the front door for a knock and talk. So these dogs apparently are aggressive. A detective stated that a warrant was required before animal control could assist. So the question is this: is a search warrant required before we can go up there and knock on the door? Because the animals are preventing entry and so forth. And the answer is yes, a warrant would be required, right? Or you can try to somehow contact them another way by yelling, or I don't know, hit the siren real quick and see if the guy will come out, right? But let's look at what's going on here. So first we have curtilage. Curtilage is that area around a home that is protected like the home itself, right? That's Jardines. That's Supreme Court Jardines. So curtilage is a very highly protected area, and we want to be very careful. The next thing is knock and talks. Knock and talks is a procedure allowed by law enforcement that basically puts you on the same, footing. You're in the same position as a regular member of the public, right? And they call this the Girl Scout rule. This is also from Jardines. So you can do whatever the Girl Scouts can do, right? If the Girl Scouts would feel it was appropriate to go up to a house at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and sell their cookies, you can go up to the house at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and try to talk to them. But when you have a situation where there's a gate, a fence, and aggressive dogs, and the Girl Scouts would probably not going to go into that yard and get bit over, then you should not be doing it either and calling it a knock and talk, because really what the homeowner is doing there is sending you a message, right? They're sending a message, not just to you, it's not personal. It's just like they're sending a message to basically everybody. It's like, hey, I'm not receptive to uninvited guests, right? That's what you are. You're an uninvited guest. You're uninvited, but you're a guest, but if you have a situation where it doesn't seem reasonable to go knock on the door because these dogs are going to bite you, then that is the way they live. They basically don't want Girl Scouts at their house. They don't want politicians, and they don't want police talking to them. That's just the way it is. So under these facts, under this case, the officer is correct. Especially if you're going to have to go get animal control to help you secure these dogs, without any question, that is a Fourth Amendment seizure of property, right? And you're going to have either their consent, which you don't have, a recognized exception, which would be like exigency. Think like there's a domestic at the house and you need to get in there and save somebody. You could probably go through the backyard, I guess, or if it's open and the dogs weren't back there. But the point is, you would need a recognized exception like exigency, or you're going to need a warrant, or try to some other way to safely talk to this dude. But it ain't going to be through the front door under these facts. So very interesting case. Hope it helps. If you like what I'm doing here, like, subscribe, share with your friends, and all that kind of stuff. And I appreciate everything you guys are doing out there. Right?